Mute. Good morning. I'm going to start over again. I forgot to unmute. This is John Murray, City Controller for the City of Scranton. I'm here in City Council chambers on the 28th of January. It's 10 a.m. We're opening a bid for a general construction bids for the Serrenti Center. I'm here with Deputy Controller Mary Lynn Carey, my assistant Kim Giorgetti, as well as Julie Reed from our purchasing department. I will share the screen. And there we go. And as you can see, we have three bids. Okay. Well, four bids. My apologies. Let me seal the bids here. I got to get over. Where is the unsealed bid gone to? Having a problem with the unsealed bids. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There it is, unsealed bids. And the bids are unsealed. And oh, we have another one. Okay, we got five now. All came in on time. They have to. They can't come in any earlier or any later. There's Julie to read them off.
Okay, the first builder is Champion Builders Incorporated. The ITB content is there. Cost and price. The total lump sum price bid is $103,254. They have 38 years experience. They are registered. They do have a bid bond. Their affidavits, the affirmative action is there. The non-segregated is also there, and the non-collusion is signed. The disclosure form is also signed. They do have a certificate of insurance. They are not in any current currently in any violation of any regulatory rules and regulations that may impact its operations. And the respondent is not involved in any current litigation against the city of Scranton. They do have the certificate of insurance. They do have their lobbying form signed. And their non-collusion is also signed. Okay. Our next bidder is D&M Construction Unlimited Incorporated. The ITB content is there. The cost and price. Their total lump sum bid is $71,700. They have 14 years experience. They are registered. They do have a bid bond. The affirmative action is there. Non-segregated is there. The non-collusion is signed. The disclosure form is there. As far as insurance goes, they can meet all the requirements for this project. We are currently not involved in any violation of regulatory rules or regulations. And we are not currently involved in any litigation against the city of Scranton. And they do have their certificate regarding lobbying also signed. Neither the respondent nor any of its officers, partners, owners, agents, representatives, employees, or parties in interest, including this affiant, has been convicted or found liable for any act prohibited by federal or state law in any jurisdiction involving conspiracy or collusion with respect to bidding on any public contract in the last 3 years. And they do have their non-collusion, another non-collusion signed as well. Okay, our next bidder is Don Scartelli Construction Services and General Contractors Incorporated. The ITB content is there. Okay, the cost and price. The total lump sum price bid is $96,326. Don Scartelli and Scartelli Construction Services and General Contractors Incorporated has over 47 years of experience performing the services listed under the scope of services. They are registered. Okay, they have a bid bond. Their affidavits, the affirmative action is there. The non-segregated is there. The non-collusion. That's signed. The disclosure form. Is also signed. Okay, insurance coverage. Our company will carry the types and amounts of insurance listed. Insurance coverages will list the city of Scranton as an additional insured. This insurance will be kept effective during the contract period. We understand that the loss of insurance coverage could result in contract termination. Don Scartelli Construction Services and General Contractors is not currently in violation of any regulatory rules or regulations that may impact its operations. The prospective respondent, Don Scartelli Construction Services and General Contractors Incorporated, has been named as a defendant in a lawsuit filed by the city of Scranton in which the city of Scranton sought judicial intervention to rescind a public works contract for general construction work in the Serrenti building. The city's claim for rescission has been dismissed and the city has not otherwise withdrawn its lawsuit. Because the city of Scranton has failed or otherwise refused to issue a notice to proceed for the work subject to that contract, respondent Don Scartelli Construction Services and General Contractors Incorporated has asserted an equitable claim for specific performance and that a notice to proceed be issued by the city of Scranton. Okay, there is a certificate of insurance. And they do have their certification regarding lobbying that is also signed. Neither the respondent nor any of its officers, partners, owners, agents, representatives, employees, or parties in interest, including this affiant, has been convicted or found liable for any act prohibited by federal or state law in any jurisdiction involving conspiracy or collusion with respect to bidding on any public contract within the last 3 years. And they do have a non-collusion signed again, also affidavit. Okay, our next bidder would be Scandal Associated Builders and Engineers. The ITB content is there. The cost and price. $94,000. They are registered. They have over 50 years experience. They do have a bid bond. Okay, the affidavits, the affirmative action is there. The non-segregated is there. The non-collusion is signed. The disclosure form is also signed. The insurance coverage as per specifications. The respondent is not currently in any violation of any regulatory rules and regulations that may impact its operations. And they are not involved in any current litigation against the city of Scranton. They do have a certificate of insurance. They also have they signed their certification regarding lobbying. Okay, neither the respondent nor any of its officers, partners, owners, agents, representatives, employees, or parties of interest, including this fine, has been convicted or found liable for any act prohibited by federal or state law in any jurisdiction involving conspiracy or collusion with respect to bidding on any public contract within the last 3 years. And they do have another non-collusion affidavit. Okay, the last one is Sean Burney Construction. Okay, the ITB content is there. The cost and price. The total lump sum price bid is $69,661. They have 28 years' experience. They are registered. They do have a bid bond. The affidavits, the affirmative action is there. The non-segregated is there. The non-collusion is signed. The disclosure form is also signed. The insurance coverage, we, Sean Burney Construction, do hereby will carry the types and amounts of insurance listed here and above and name the city of Scranton as additional insured. Also, all coverages will be kept effective during the contract period. We, Sean Burney Construction, assure that we are not in any current litigation or any current violation of any regulatory rules and regulations that may impact our operations. And we, Sean Burney Construction, assure that we are not involved in any current litigation against the city of Scranton. And they do have an insurance certificate. And they do have a certification regarding lobbying that was signed. Neither the respondent nor any of its officers, partners, owners, agents, representatives, employees, or parties in interest regarding this offense has been convicted or found liable of any act prohibited by federal or state law in any jurisdiction involving conspiracy or collusion with respect to bidding on any public contract within the last 3 years. And their non-collusion affidavit is signed also.
That's it. Thank you, Julie. Very well done. Okay, let me stop the share here. Okay, that concludes our bidding process for this morning. These bids will be handed over and looked at by the project manager as well as the Office of Business Administration and the legal department. And once the winning bidder is chosen, they will be notified by the city of Scranton. Again, I'm John Murray. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Before you turn off, I just want to show you something really quick.